Hey friends, as many of us are stuck home working remotely during this time, I wanted to take a moment to talk about good posture at your workspace. So, first off, I want to reframe this idea of what is good posture. So, usually when we think of good posture, we think of, standing tall with your, body aligned, head over your head balanced on your neck, shoulders balanced on top of the ribs, ribs over the pelvis, pelvis over the knees and ankles. And and then when we're sitting, we think, flat, flat back, elbows at 90 degrees, knees at 90 degrees, that sort of thing. Ergonomic chairs, ergonomic desks. But the problem with this type of thinking is that it thinks about posture as a static thing. And let's reframe posture, what is good posture, to something that's dynamic. So why is, standing tall and straight, balanced, head balanced over your spine and aligned, why is that a good posture? Well, it's because in the standing position, being aligned like that allows for the most movement in any direction with the least amount of effort. So you have the most potential energy stored in the system to be able to move in any direction with little to no effort. Whereas if you're standing like that with your head down, it'll require more effort to move in any direction. So a good posture is a position that allows you to do the things, whatever it is you need to do in life, with the least amount of effort. So when we're thinking about sitting at our desk, we want to think about not necessarily what is the perfect position to be in, but what is a position that allows for easy movement. Because even the best ergonomic desk and chair that you're going to sit at, if you maintain one position for hours and hours, it's going to put a lot of strain and damage on your body. You want to be moving positions, every 30, 60 minutes at least. So, if you're familiar with Pomodoro techniques, doing like 30 to 1 hour sprints and then taking, 5 to 15-minute breaks, you can use that as a time to reposition yourself. And, you might start like this in a sitting position, and right here I'm balanced on my sit bones. I can move my hips. I can, rock on those sit bones, arch my back, round my back, go on the right, go on the left. I can make these minor adjustments that are going to make it, more likely that I can maintain one general position, this sitting position on this chair, for a long time without feeling pain and strain. So being able to move within the position and make minor adjustments is key. So I can move my hips, and here I have this laptop stand, because if the laptop is down and I'm looking down, typically I'm going to look down past the angle at which my head rotates on the top of my spine. So I'm going to end up putting a lot of pressure on my neck. Whereas with this laptop stand, I can keep it more in line with my vision, so I won't have to move my head and neck as much. So again, that it allows for it's much easier to hold my head like that and make these adjustments. And right here, one little adjustment that can be made is I'm a little low here. My elbows are lower than the table. So, sometimes what I'll do is put a book under my butt, and then I'm a little higher, and it's much easier to balance there, and I can have more support for my arms. So here I can move quite a bit, but still, even maintaining a good sitting position like this for hours on end is going to put a lot of strain on you. So, a lot of people work from a standing position, and I don't have a standing desk, but sometimes I will kind of make a makeshift standing desk. So here we are. I have my makeshift standing desk. I just, brought my laptop here. I got my keyboard and trackpad, and I can stand here in a very, um, aligned position that allows me to move very easily. I could do a little dance. But the human skeleton, the human body is not designed for being in stationary positions for a long time. I mean, take a look at my buddy here. Like, very easy to tip him over. Like, look, very easy. He's not stable. He's dynamic. Humans move very well, very easily because of how high our center of gravity is. But we're not as stable as, say, a dog. You try to push over a dog, it's going to take a lot more effort. Whereas with humans, it's very easy to push over. So good posture is all about positions that allow for easy movement. So whether you have a standing desk, a sitting desk, or wherever, being able to move in that position is what's going to allow you to be able to work for long periods of time without pain and without doing damage to your body. So a standing position allows for more easy movement, but if you're standing poorly, then it's going to cause damage too. So we can switch positions. You can spend some time standing, spend some time sitting in a chair, spend some time sitting on the ground, and just playing around with the different positions, because movement, even slight movements within one general position, within standing or sitting, being able to make those minor adjustments is going to help you maintain that position for long. So I can sit here. I can sit here and use, let's look at that. Right? So I can sit on the ground, use a book to hold up my hips, to sit on so that my knees are slightly below my hips, and I can maintain an erect torso. And then I use this chair as the desk, and I put a book on the laptop to again keep my keep my vision from veering down and my head from coming forward. So many different positions you can work from, and playing around with that, creating a dynamic workspace is the key to maintaining good form throughout your daily life. And maintaining movement, making minor adjustments. Again, posture is not a static thing, it's a dynamic thing. It's about being able to move in the ways that help you live the life you want. So if you want to work with me on a private one-on-one consultation on optimizing your workspace and the way you use your body in your workspace, for a more dynamic life, so you aren't having those aches and pains, and you can be more present and more productive. If that's something you're interested in, we could make that happen. I'll put in a calendar link for that. It's $50 an hour for that service. And if you want to learn more about the group training program that I'll be putting together within the coming weeks, let me know about that, and we can get you part of that. But yeah, keep moving, and we'll see you soon.